I would love to have a chimp painting.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And I mean, do our kids like under the age of 5, does that count as like kind of like close to a chimp painting? Because we have some of those.
So it's Tuesday, everyone. Welcome.
Happy Tuesday. What up?
And you see me wearing my Mexican clothes.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
It's Taco Tuesday at our house.
It is Taco Tuesday.
Right? And you got to wear your Mexican clothes. No, I don't wear this on just every Tuesday.
Does this have to do with your heritage?
I haven't worn it since. No, I'm not Mexican.
But
you should know that.
Of course, we've had friends that say you must eat a lot of tacos, Chris.
And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
No. So I haven't worn this shirt so I thought I'd put it on since my wardrobe's kind of limited because remember
I've worn it twice.
You didn't hear yesterday. I was talking about my minimalist ways of how many articles of clothing I own. So, but anyway, I just as I'm putting this shirt on this morning, I'm thinking of Mexico, and but anyway, I'm not going to talk about it because
please don't.
It wasn't like it was a fun time, but there were some things that I just didn't enjoy about it. So.
All right, so we're moving on from Mexico.
I know, baby.
The PTSD sets in.
Over.
This always becomes.
I think I already had PTSD from this morning.
Yeah, we had a rocky start this morning.
When you have a lot of kids, there's always some drama that happens in this home. So it's not always smooth in the Tuttle home. It's in the mornings sometimes.
It's not. And you know where it started for me?
Or the afternoon or the evening when we're trying to sleep. And here's the thing. When you have kids that are all kinds of ages, except we're out of the baby stage, you have the teenagers that want to stay up, and then the adolescent kids, is that what they're called, adolescents? Mm-hmm. The ones that are not teens, the preteens.
Juvenile delinquents.
They think they can stay up, and and then we have some that go to school, well, one, and then we have the rest stay home, and one works at a job. Anyway, it's a circus here. Hey, you're living in a circus.
Yes. I'm not from the circus. You're not Mexican. I'm not from the circus. The carnival. So my history is the carnival history. And my morning actually started out, I just was thinking, like I was in the shower. Maybe you've gone to someone's place where they have a shower, and we have glass doors on our shower. Mm-hmm. And I remember going into a place before, and I thought it was really weird that in the shower was a squeegee. I'm like, squeegee? Like, what do I use a squeegee for?
You got to use a squeegee.
Yeah, I know. Not to clean myself.
Yeah. No.
So, but here's the thing, right? You're done with your shower. The water is off. Yeah. What do you normally like to do?
Right.
Dry off.
Yeah.
But no, the squeegee is calling you, saying, you must use me. Mm-hmm. You.
For what?
Well, not cleaning yourself.
Yeah.
Although it would make the drying easier because there's less water.
Uh-huh.
But no, like, so now you become like a naked worker. So, like, that's a little bit odd, isn't it? Is that weird?
Yeah, it is.
I think it is weird.
But, it's just part of life, So, anyway, so it's Tuesday, another day of the week. And did you sleep well? And you had a good run, I'm assuming. Did you even run? I did.
I always run. No, I didn't run. I just walked to the beach, took a couple breaths in.
Good.
Yep. That was what I did this morning.
And then we came into the tornado. But anyway, we're not going to go there. So, do you want me to share some news?
Yeah. I was thinking about the news, and actually, I was thinking about something. Every morning I like to start on.
Oh yeah, the robot.
On the robot, I was just thinking about actually the robots.
Of what robots?
The robots are taking over. You see in the news, like everything from automation and with Amazon and all these different things, people are like, the robots are going to take my job. Mm-hmm. And I realized.
They have actually at Walmart.
They have in a lot of ways.
Sort of.
But the weird thing I look at is that actually there are a lot of human robots. And I want to talk a little bit about the human robots.
Okay.
But I'd love to hear about the news before we talk about human robots.
Well, I try to find news that's going to be funny, but there's not really any funny stuff that I've been feeling it, So I was thinking of this, caught my eye because I'm like, would I do this? Collection of paintings by famed chimp artist to go on sale. So he literally, well, I guess he's an artist from the old days. And his paintings are going for $250,000.
So this is not just any chimp. This is a historic chimp. This is a historic, like.
He's a painter.
Okay.
Yes.
And how much?
And it's like similar to like Picasso. I think he was during that time. He lived.
So he's like he's a contemporary. He's a peer than a Picasso. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it says whose works have been acquired by the likes of Picasso, and some other people some famous people own his paintings. His name is Congo. Anyway, would you buy a painting?
Okay.
If you had the money.
So let's just start here.
What'd you do?
I've never bought a painting from anyone anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if I were to buy a painting, I would love to have a chimp painting.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And do our kids like under the age of 5, does that count as like kind of like close to a chimp painting? Because we have some of those.
I think so.
But it's like
it does count.
I would love to bring some snobby people over to our house
mm-hmm.
and say, yes, what do you see? And you kind of do this, and you've got to stroke the beard. And when people are like, I feel like I'm staring into the nothingness and the great abyss of the meaninglessness, like I want them to feel that. And I'm like, actually, that was done by Congo or Bongo. What's his name?
Congo.
I
think that's what it says.
Or Bongo, yeah. So that would be fun. I would like to just like burn them with that.
Yeah, I think I would probably do it. Just if I had the money, you got to ask those questions. Like if money didn't matter or you just had all this money, right? Like we were watching Bill Gates's stuff.
Yeah, it's a great Netflix thing. The brain of Bill Gates.
The
brain of Bill's brain.
If you haven't watched it, it's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of makes you look at it, just to see like they talk about his youth and how he grew up, and anyway, how he's programming computers at like 10 years old. And anyway,
if you want to feel
like that, if you had a lot of money like that, I would probably buy a painting just to say that I have a painting of a Congo the Chimp on my wall.
Do you want one of him or from him?
No.
I want a self-portrait from Congo the Chimp. I could totally do this.
Anyway, moving on.
But if you want to feel like inadequate completely about how you raise your children or about how you yourself grew up, watch the Brain of Bill, the Bill Gates documentary on Netflix. It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool. But he's the second richest in the U.S. now. They just came out with that report. Speaking of news.
Wait. Where would Congo have ranked?
Bezos, isn't he the owner of Amazon?
Yes.
Or the guy that leads?
Yes.
Yeah. So where would what?
Where would Congo have ranked in terms of, was he like one of the richest chimps?
No, honey, he didn't have. Why am I having this discussion with him? He didn't have a business. Well, I mean, now, who really gets the money?
He can do it online now.
No,
that's true.
Who gets the money for the $250,000?
Does he have an account? Is there a financial advisor out there that would work with a chimp to set something up?
I don't know. I think he's dead though. Okay. So anyway, that's why they're selling it now. That's a sad ending. Killjoy. It is. But speaking of sad, anyway, I'm not.
No, let's not get sad. This is the morning laugh.
The morning laugh.
Not the morning sad. So robots, right? Human robots. And you have seen them. We have all seen them in different places we go to. And these are the ones who are they're just doing their jobs, man. Nothing more.
Right.
And I realized kind of like how we all go there. Like there's like this cruise control. Like, have you ever driven home and from work, or I remember when we would drive to your mom's house from when we lived in Gainesville, and it's almost like you just blinked and all of a sudden you were there and you didn't realize, like, it's almost like, wait, how did that? And like, okay, I knew what I was doing, but it's almost like this cruise control part of us that's happening.
Yeah.
And so go into any Publix, which I love Publix, go into any gas station, go into any place where someone is helping you, and they probably are saying the same lines over and over and over again.
Right. You do the robot dance a lot, so.
They're robots.
Yes.
They're robots.
Somewhat, I guess.
Well, but it's not just their robots. When are we
You're saying
when
like
we
we're
become
so
robots?
we become so robotic with just the mundane or the routines of life sometimes,
Yeah.
right? That we're not, because sometimes we are doing things that maybe we're not liking doing. So we just kind of say, yeah, welcome. Can I take your order?
Yes, that's a great one, right? Welcome to Good Burger.
Yeah. Good Burger, not Whataburger. Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Yeah, but it's just
but they
like
were happy on that one. Anyway,
kinda.
go on.
but but the thing is,
not like McDonald's.
I know that I've actually been guilty where I've shown up, but I haven't shown up.
Yes.
So like when you're doing your job, but there's like this other thing that we can put on top of it called humanity or personality or ourself. So like a pilot is going to fly a plane.
Yeah.
Right. But a pilot who's showing up and who's coming out of the rope, who's not just robotically doing what they're doing, might be the one who is, walking out into the crew and or the kid where the people sit and putting wings on the kids of or taking pictures with people or saying hi to people or greeting people. You and I walk by a guy almost every morning. The other day, this guy literally. So I guess
he's so cute.
He's thank you.
Not you.
Oh.
The old man.
Okay. So, but the idea is this guy is a robot. I don't want to say he's an unprogrammer, but it's almost like I feel like it's my job, your job, our job to wake people out of that and help them to realize, I'm alive.
Right.
Like I'm a human and I'm alive, and it's like this freeing moment. And so you were out there. We were walking the other day on the beach, and this guy I see him all the time. Sunday, and we were walking early in the morning. And he's just this old man, probably. Well, we don't want to say his age in case it makes you feel old. So Chris decided she wanted a photo.
I don't know. I was taking a picture, doing a live or something.
Thousands of people.
Sunrise.
Yes, thousands of people are doing sunrise pictures, right? And so she's doing this right here, right? And she's doing this. And this guy comes up and he stands right in her face. Biggest smile you could ever see.
Right.
And what does he say?
He says, I hope you're taking good pictures. And he's like right in my camera in front of me. And then he's like, make sure that you give me one.
He's like, it's a great view to take pictures. Like, and who knows if she got the joke because she was in a little bit of her own zone. But this dude was laughing, man. He was cracking up at himself. He's a bubble popper. He's a button pusher. He wakes people up, right? From being a robot.
Yeah, he was cute.
So what wakes you up out of robot mode, or like, have you ever helped another? Like, how do you? I have a couple of things like I think you can do to wake people out of robot.
I think that there definitely are seasons of life, and depending on where and the stresses that you're in, the anxieties and the things that you're feeling because of life. I mean, we're not always going to be like this bubbly, happy, energetic person. And definitely, like I said, depending on what season you're in, definitely you have, will determine that maybe your mood or the way that you look at life. But I disagree now because, well, when I say I disagree like I totally am a feeler, in my emotions. I don't discount them. And I love real and I hate fake. But I feel that when I stay in my depressed state and not really understanding, I can become a robot because I'm just trying to
it's almost like there's this
I'm trying to walk through this crap that I'm in, instead of just, it's hard sometimes when you're so I'm saying like maybe a lot of people are just stuck in their crap. But the thing is that when I started realizing that I can choose to, embrace something good right now at this very moment, it does wake me up to see like, wait a minute, I can be like that man that looked at me in the camera and said, hey, don't forget, playing around. And just like, I mean, he was probably close to 80s or whatever.
Okay, so now we have to find 80s.
No, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, it's like, anyway, just, I understand what you're saying. I think about the robotic life.
Listen, it's tough. I feel like there's like sometimes a couple of versions of ourselves. It's like a turtle. Sometimes the turtle, like it's like the you that's out is like is you. And And then sometimes like that you goes back inside of your brain to go think about things, and it leaves the other you to do things in cruise control, the robot you.
Yeah.
But the problem is if we stay too long in robot version, we miss out on some of these really cool blessings.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that there were times that even while we were traveling those 2 years, you know, we were in amazing, beautiful places. And there were times that I felt like a robot, like I just wasn't connected in my present life. Like I was like looking forward, you know, like constantly saying, okay, what can I do? What can I change? What can I, you know, rather than it being embracing that moment. Anyway, I try to do that more now.
So here's obviously, I'm just going to throw a couple tips at you.
And then we got to do a joke.
And then I have a joke. I have a really good joke. You're going to love it. Get ready for this one. It's going to knock your socks off. So couple of tips. And I think you mentioned that moment of just being there. Right. And so something that you can do to help someone else come out of robot mode. Okay. The first one is actual eye contact. Like I know it freaks us out, right? If someone looks at you in your eyes, we're not used to it nowadays.
We're looking at you right now in your eyes.
Yeah, I am right in your camera
eye.
So looking at people in their eyes, so eye contact. And here's another one. It is, I think it's a dose of the unexpected.
Yeah.
And I would say using humor. Yeah. Like I used to have to pick up the phone like a bazillion times a day, like in one of my sales jobs.
Yeah.
And it's a common thing that when someone says, "Hi, this is Donnie, how are you?" The other person says, "Oh, hi." And they're usually going to say what?
Can I help you?
Okay. Yeah, you would say, "Can I help you?"
I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since I've been a receptionist.
They say, "How are you back?" So it's almost like they mirror you back. And so I would be ready. And I would say, if I was any better, vitamins would have to take me. And it's just like a little, okay. It's cheesy. Listen, it's cheesy. But you're saying something that's not expected.
Yeah.
Like I just found another one out. Like, oh, really? Is that the timer?
Sorry.
Stop it. So the, when you're in a grocery store and again, you got someone in robot mode, they're always going to ask you if you buy milk. They're going to ask you, do you want your milk in a bag? And so what's my new line?
Your new line is no thanks. I'll just take it in the jug.
Yeah, no thanks. Just leave it in the jug.
Leave it in the jug. Yeah.
Just leave it in the jug. And for a minute, that's going to make them say, huh? And then go back and say, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you can do something to kind of break through someone's bubble, make them laugh a little bit, watch how it makes you feel, and watch them wake up out of robot mode. You actually brought someone awake.
Somebody, a smile and a laugh.
All right. So that's like my little positive push. And then you ready for the joke? Are you ready?
I thought that was the joke.
No, that's not the joke. That's pretty close to it. That qualifies.
And then we're leaving.
Here, and then we're going. You ready? Here it goes. All right. So the Lord said,
okay.
My Lord voice. The Lord said to John, come forth and you shall have eternal life. Okay. John came fifth and he got a toaster. Come on.
Okay, no, I literally have cracked up for a couple days with him telling this joke.
You laughed.
Tell that one again.
You know you did.
But this time I'm like,
you're right.
Oh, it's not that funny.
Hey, listen.
No, it is funny.
Go out there.
He got a toaster. Come on.
It's a toaster, right? Toaster oven, maybe we did.
Anyway.
So go out, go love on someone this Monday. Be awake. Wake up a robot.
Yes.
Wake up
Be
a
life
robot
changer
today. All right, guys. See ya.
Bye.